Hello everyone. Welcome back to our King Jimin channel. No one expected. Behind the dazzling stage lights and the cheers of tens of thousands of fans in America, BTS's Jimin showed something different. It wasn't just an ordinary performance. It was a moment that left fans wondering what was really going on. The opening concert in America exploded from the very first second. The moment Jimin appeared on stage, the energy he radiated was more intense than usual. His gaze was sharp, his movements were controlled, and that mysterious aura was hard to describe. Fans in the stadium even reported feeling a profound change. Many said, "This isn't the Jimin we're used to." There was something deeper, more emotional, as if he were conveying a hidden message. As the music began to play and the spotlight was solely on him, Jimin delivered a solo performance that instantly silenced the entire stadium. Every dance move seemed to have meaning, not just choreography, but a story. What was most surprising was his facial expressions. The camera captured tiny details, eye contact, a faint smile, even moments when he seemed to be barely holding back his emotions. Within minutes, the clip went viral across various platforms. Netizens began to speculate. Was this just part of a new concept? Or was there something more personal Jimin wanted to convey to the world? These questions fueled their unstoppable curiosity. It didn't stop there. Jimin's style change also drew significant attention. His outfits looked bolder, more artistic, and different from previous tours. Even small details like accessories became the subject of discussion among fans. Interestingly, Jimin's every move on stage always managed to steal attention, even during the group's performance. Many said his aura was truly dominant that night. However, the most surprising moment occurred during his interaction with fans. Jimin suddenly paused, looked at the audience, and gave a reaction that sent the entire stadium into hysterics. Some fans were convinced it wasn't a coincidence. They believed there was a code or special message being conveyed. The speculation grew wilder, becoming a global trending topic. Paragraph 11. Behind all this, international media began to take Jimin's performance seriously. They praised his stable vocals, even under the challenging conditions of the stadium stage. Many called this one of Jimin's best performances of his career. A major statement that naturally sparked debate among fans. What made the situation even more interesting was his consistency. From the beginning to the end of the concert, Jimin showed no signs of fatigue. His energy remained high, even intensifying towards the end. Fans who had attended previous tours immediately noticed this wasn't the same version of Jimin. There was a clear evolution, both in technique, expression, and confidence. Many began to ask, was this the beginning of a new era for Jimin? Was he preparing for something bigger behind this tour? Toward the end of the concert, the atmosphere turned more emotional. The lights dimmed, the music slowed, and Jimin delivered a truly heartfelt performance. Some fans were even seen crying. The moment felt so real, so close, as if Jimin was speaking directly to everyone in the stadium. After the concert, social media was immediately filled with videos and analysis from fans. Every detail was dissected, every movement scrutinized, and every expression questioned. One thing is clear, and it's undeniable. Jimin has created an unforgettable moment. Not just as a performer, but as an artist capable of touching the emotions of millions. And now, all eyes are on his next performance. Will he surprise you again? Or will he reveal something even bigger? One thing is for sure. This is just the beginning, and the world isn't ready for what's to come. But it was at this point that the tension began to become palpable. After the concert, many fans noticed something strange. The way Jimin left the stage that night was different from his usual gestures, none of the extended interactions he often did. He walked slowly, glanced back briefly, and then disappeared. And that brief moment sparked thousands of new theories. The video quickly spread across various platforms, revealing previously overlooked details. Some fans slowed down the footage, trying to read Jimin's final expression. And that's where the speculation intensified. Was it simply exhaustion, or was there an emotional message he was deliberately concealing? On the other hand, entertainment industry observers began to offer more serious analysis. They saw this change not as a coincidence, but as part of an artistic transformation. They believed Jimin was entering a new phase in his career, one that was bolder, more honest, and more emotionally profound. This was further reinforced by the way he performed his songs that night. There was a distinct emphasis on each lyric, as if he wanted to ensure every word resonated with the audience. Even songs he had performed many times seemed to take on new meaning. What piqued fans' curiosity were the subtle changes in the choreography. Some moves appeared to be modified, slower in places, but more intense. This wasn't just improvisation, it seemed like a deliberate decision. Many began to connect this to a possible major project in the future. Was this a sign of a new release? Or perhaps a more personal solo concept? These questions continued to resonate within the fan community. Interestingly, there has been no official statement from either Jimin's management or himself. This silence only served to add to the mystery. In the entertainment world, silence often means something is brewing. Meanwhile, the lengthy tour schedule continued to build excitement. Each subsequent city was now less a concert than a concert, but a continuing episode of an ongoing puzzle. Fans were no longer just watching, they were observing. Some even began to develop deeper theories, linking this performance to Jimin's emotional journey over the past few years. From global pressure, high expectations, to his evolution as an artist, all were thought to play a role in this change. And amidst all the speculation, one thing remains clear. Jimin isn't just performing, he's telling a story. A story that hasn't been fully revealed yet, but is already powerful enough to make the world pause and wonder. What exactly does he want to convey next? While the world's attention is still focused on the Tampa performance, a new leak has emerged that's heating things up even more. Some fans who have been following the production team's movements claim there's been a sudden change in the set list for the next city. If this is true, then what happened on stage wasn't just improvisation, it was part of a much larger plan. As the departure for El Paso approaches, the pressure of anticipation is at its peak. Everyone is waiting. Will Jimin maintain that air of mystery, or will he reveal something he's been hiding? Even the media is gearing up, because one thing is certain: every second of his performance now has the potential to become global news. And perhaps most chilling is this: we've only just scratched the surface. If there's truly a bigger message behind Park Jimin's every move, then the upcoming concerts could hold the key to uncovering it all. The question now is no longer what happened, but is the world ready when all is finally revealed?